you got that jacket on.
Better side of town here, right? Oh, you got Graceland though now, don't you?
Not Graceland, it's not Graceland.
That's all it is. And the office works? Oh, no, not office. Fine works.
Fine works, yeah, fine, yeah, do you want a jacket, Jake?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, just struck 10 a.m. Time to begin today's proceedings. My name, Chris Watson. Privileged to be here this morning as your selling auctioneer. Fingers and toes crossed that we don't get wet. Of course, I'm joined by some of the Ray White Ringwood team, including Olivia Mackie, who's been handling your questions and queries regarding today's sale for the past few weeks. To the neighbours in the crowd, I can see a few of you. Thanks for coming out today, neighbours. It is your attendance that does make today special, build the atmosphere for, of course, one lucky purchaser in your soon-to-be new neighbour. To the bidders in the crowd, good luck with your bidding endeavours here this morning, and to that successful bidder, well, hey, we just wish you congratulations in advance. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today's auction will be conducted in accordance with any rules that are made available before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting any late bid or offer for the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. What that means, in layman's terms, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call the property 3 times. First call, second call, third and final call. But when the gavel falls, all over, red over, can't take any late bids or offers past at that point. Of course, the vendors, they do have a reserve price as auctioneer roll indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids and prohibits bidders attempting to stop other bidders from bidding, and the law does provide fines for this conduct. The rules, they do permit vendor bids. I make it really simple and really obvious if I'm going to make a bid on behalf of the vendor. In fact, I'll make it so simple and so obvious, I'll even use those words: the vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, may make a vendor bid. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I said earlier, we do sell here today via public auction. We ask the successful bidder to come inside, execute the contracts that have been on display for the past 30 minutes, pay a 10% deposit upon signing of said contracts, with the balance to be paid at settlement in 90 days' time. Olivia, let me know a couple parties saw some variations to those terms. Those variations have been approved, so bid with confidence, knowing the vendors have done everything that they can to make it simple for you to bid and buy here today. And what a fantastic offering that we have, 1,065 square metres of prime Ringwood North dirt underpinning your property. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, nice and light. Presentation is perfect. The functional floor plan, the large parents retreat downstairs with that rumpus or home office, external access if you do want to run a home business. It is a wonderful property. And what about the entertaining area, ladies and gentlemen, sitting up there on the balcony, entertaining friends over a glass of wine or a beer. Nice views over to the Dandenong. It is an absolutely marvellous home. Old, weatherboard charm, even got the white picket fence out the front, nice and grand. You can see from the main shot that we've been using for the market. It is a wonderful property. It's in a wonderful location, ladies and gentlemen. Right, everything is at your doorstep. You've got schools, both secondary, primary, both public and private as well. You've got parks down the road, short stroll to Eastland and the train station and all the stuff that we've come to appreciate that we do call Ringwood and Ringwood North our home. It is a wonderful home in a wonderful locale, as evidenced by the interest that we've had in the campaign. So I'll throw it over to you. You've seen it, you loved it, now's your chance to bid and buy it. Opening bidder offer, get me underway, 6 Burlock Avenue, Ringwood North. Where do we start? We can start anywhere you like. It's not the first bid that matters, it's the last bid. That's the one that they're going to write on the paper tomorrow. Where do we go? Understand the nerd. Just head to the bid. 950. 950, we'll take it there. Good luck with your bidding today at 950. Let's take up the $50,000 ride from there. At 950, I have $1 million on search. At 950, the bid. Now jump on in for $1 million. At 950 with a start of good luck. At 950, first call 950. Jump in for $1 million. Second call at 950,000. Third, final time at 950,000. $1 million we go. Plenty of interest. Silence is not gold, and when it comes to the land of auctions at 950 million we go. Still searching for that. $1 million I like. At 950 I have. Go with the vendor. $1 million vendor. At $1 million would be the vendor. Where do we go from here, sir? $1 million with me. I've got it here. At $1 million a bit next. Leave it over here. 25 I'll take on top. At $1 million I have. 10, 25 can I say? Scratch your nose. Wink. Wave your hand. Any of those I'll take them with bids. At $1 million even I have get called 3 times. At $1 million now once. At $1 million now second call. At $1 million even. Third. Final.
You take 20.
The third 25. Can I say 25? 10.25's got a better ring to it, I do you agree? No, persistence beef, resistance cam, I'll take the 10.20. At $1 million and 20, I got it there, at $1 million and 20. 40 we go, seems logical I would have thought. At $1 million and 20, first call $1 million and 20. Second call $1 million and 20. 40 I search. Third, final time, at $1 million and 20, 40 to jump on in. Back with me the vendor, $1 million and 40 with me the vendor, 60 on top, can get them in. At $1 million and 40 I have, 10, 40, 10, 60 I search. At $1 million and 40 now, clear bid offered here with me the vendor. At $1 million and 40 now, first call. 60 circuit I say. Second call, $1 million and 40. 60 to jump on in. Third, final time, at $1 million and 40 the bid. 60 can I say, so 1,065 square metres. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, multiple living areas. Hell of a lot of real estate here for that price. $1 million and 40 the bid, $1 million and 60 to get you back. In, out, what are you doing? I need to know. Live over here, $1 million and 60 to text them in if it gets to there. At $1 million and 40 the bid now. $1 million and 60 I search. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do, we're just going to go in and speak to our owners. We'll be back before you can say cat and hat. Thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure we can appreciate big decision buying and selling of real estate. To those who joined us, bid with me at $1,040,000, still taking 20s on top of there. At $1,040,000 to the bid now, jump on in for 60. At $1,040,000 to the bid now, clear a bit off it here at $1,040,000. 60, got you there. Reappear like Houdini, like a magic trick. Good to have you back. At a 1060 to the bid. At 1060, let's go 80. At 1060, I get a call 3 times. At 1060, we're there. First call at $1,060,000. Second call at $1,060,000. Third, final time at $1,060,000. 80, can I say, Liv? 60 I have here. Just want to remind everyone that if you are the highest bid, and we have not yet reached the reserve price, what that means is that you get to close the door on the competition. We deal exclusively with you at this moment. It is this party here. The other interested parties, you don't get a look in. Silence is not golden when it comes to the land of auctions. If you want to buy an auction, you've got to be last. At the moment, it's just here, 60, 70 to get them in. I'll take a 10 if it gets them in, I'll live. At 1060, you get a call 3 more times at $1,060,000 the bid. Clearly bet off it here at $1,060,000. First call, 1060. Second call, $1,060,000. Jump on in, give yourself the opportunity to buy. Third and final time. New face on the race, 80. 80, there's the competition, sir. 1080, snowball trick. At 1080, I got it there. 1.1 we go, Cam. 1.1, I got it there. 1.2? It's not the one I was looking for. That's the one I was looking for. 1.1 million here. Surely you didn't come with just one bid. 1.1, I've got it there. Get a call 3 times. At 1,100,000, first call. 1.1. Second call. 10. I'll take a 10 if it gets you back, sir. Third and final time at 1.1 million. Any rise at all? Playing hard again, I understand. 1.1 the bid. Back with me, the vendor at 1.12. 1.14 against you, Cam, I'll search. 1.12 I have. 1.14, sir, jump on in. First call, 1.12. 40, got it there at 40. Let's go 60, 40 I have. 1.14, first call. Second call, 1.14. Third, final time, 1.14 million. 1.16 was me, the vendor. 1.18 came to get them back. 1.16 I have. First call, 1,160,000. 80 to get them back, Cam. Second call, 1.16. 1.18, can I say? Third, final time. 1,160,000 the bid, 80 I search. Up the back there, sir. Everyone's forgotten about you. Not the one I was looking for. Give you a moment to think about it. 1,065 square metres, ducted heating throughout, nice and light, grand, weatherboard, old world charm property. Large allotment on Loughton Hill. Things like this don't come up very often. Great location. 1.16 is the bid, 1.18 to get them back, Cam. Are they in, are they out? I'm going to call it 3 times. First call, 1.16. Cam, just remind them that if we pass the property in on the vendor bid, it means that they don't have any opportunity. They have no advantage. They can put their offer in with everyone else, throw their hat in the ring, vendor picks the best offer. Not a very good strategy. 1.18, give themselves the chance, put themselves in front, close the door on the competition, give themselves the chance to buy it. Second call, 1.16. Same advice for you, sir.
1.18.
1.18, thank you. Let's go 1.2. 1.18 the bid, clearly a bid and offers. Call it 3 times. First call, 1.18. Second call, 1.18. Any rise to get them in, I'll take a 10 if it gets them in, Liv. Or up at the back there, sir. I'll take 10 if I can tempt you. I'll take 20 as well, I'll take 30, I'll take 50. I'll take any number, you just yell it out. Third and final time, 1,180,000 here with a starter. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go back inside and speak to our owners. We'll be back before we can say frog in a sock.
been around when interest rates have gone up, we've seen an impact on a lot of agencies. Had to deal with the change. Because these conversations we need to have with vendors and about the ways in which we talk with them, just put them on the market and try and educate them over the next couple of weeks.
Thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. As they say, good things come to those who wait. Just want to confirm, had an increase of the bid in at 1.2. If you can just acknowledge that, please, sir. Yep, got the nod there, 1.2. On the market, we sell. No better bid, you bought it. Going to call it 3 times. You've been waiting for those magic words. Now is the time to jump on in because the soul sinker is going up today. At $1.2 million, no better bid. I'm going to hammer it down. Any rise at all, I'll take a 10 or a 5. Whatever gets you in. At 1.2, you're going to call it 3 times. First call, 1.2. On the market, we sell. Second call, $1.2 million. Sir, what about 5 to get you back? What about 1,000? Think of it, the worst thing that happens is you might buy it. Because if he bids over the top, you spent no money. Worst thing that happens is you might get a really nice place in a really nice neighbourhood. Third, final time. At 1.2 million. Couple of conversations going on at the back there. Any rise at all? No, appreciate your participation. At 1.2, I think you bought it, sir. I'm going to call it 3 times and then the hammer's going to fall. First call, 1.2. Second, third and final time. We're selling We're selling, ladies and gentlemen, we've sold. Congratulations. Thanks for coming out. Well bid, well bought. Jump inside before the heavens are about to open up. Have a lovely Saturday. See you at the next Ray White Ringwood auction.
Good luck. Enjoy your day. Thank you.